I want to say hello to all my members of the Still Reign 3 channel, and happy National Vinyl Records Day. It might be tomorrow, but I'm not quite sure, but I think I was told it was today, and I haven't seen anything fly up on the internet. Oh, but I've seen YouTubers you know, saying Happy Vinyl, National Happy Vinyls Day, and I definitely am into vinyl and would be playing it like crazy if I could, you know. I would be playing, spinning my jazz, my huge jazz collection over there that I have. I play it privately for myself, but I mean, I have a huge jazz collection, blues, every kind of classical music, country. I have all kinds of music. I love all kinds of music, like I do all kinds of people. And I did fix up those horrible records. They were dreadful. I had to throw away. I didn't want to throw away the cover. You know how it is when the cover's all screwed up. But I need to know the name of the record, so because I have a huge record collection, and someday I will show more of my record collection, but it is huge. And I did clean up. There was mud on every last one of those records that I showed you the other day. I ran out of time and couldn't really go into details and tell you more about my big, huge find. But what better day to tell you than National Vinyl Records Day to find 15, but now it's up to 20, because I went back and got 5 more, and the covers are intact. But these are, I have still more to be clean yet. But like I said, I had to actually wash this really good with a little mild stuff that you wash your dishes with and some water. And usually just do it with water, but these were so dirty that I actually used a little bubbly stuff, some soap, and I rinsed them off and let them dry. And then I took them, because the covers were so mint. This one is actually not in bad shape, the Bruce Springsteen one, but as you can see, these are in mint condition. They just had mud all over them. Go figure, you know. And here's this is really a disgrace. This is UB40, a labor of love, and part of the cover is gone. I showed it to you yesterday. The record is not inside the cover. I have all of these just to show me, like I said, to know what the record is. I dust the record off as much as possible, and to preserve the cover, I put a plastic on to stop the breaking down of the cover. I put plastic on top of the cover, and then I put, now this is a complete separate piece of plastic. And this, the album cover itself has its own cover, and then I put the record inside of here because I want to. This is also in mint condition, except for the record label itself. It got trashed somehow by the records. I don't know what idiot did this, but they let water get a hold of it. It's good to use water to clean them, but not to let the paper and everything and mud and everything soak into these here things. Don't know how to treat their vinyl. It's just really disgraceful, you know. And but it's in mint condition, and it will. I got my hands on it, and it's not lost, and therefore it will be maintained very well. Here's the Beatles, and it was in mint condition except for the free cover was like that. And the same story with all of them. They all have their separate cover. This also is like just got plastic around it. It's not touching the record itself at all. The record has its own plastic cover, and it's being protected from dust and whatever could harm it, and keep it in a dry place. Here's the Guns N' Roses mint condition. Just say all of these records are in mint condition, and the covers are totally messed up, okay? And this is the way when I find records like this, they're in mint condition. I'm not going to leave that record just because the cover is screwed up. And the record is in mint condition, and the cover is screwed up, so I'm gonna just say, oh, I'm not gonna take that bull. I'm gonna take it and clean it and give it its own cover. And just how I showed you, this is how you preserve records that you want that have screwed up covers, and you wind up keeping the cover too, and just stop the breaking down of the cover. And you can keep that cover. It won't mean, it won't be a good turnover to sell it. If you're into selling the cover, if you're into selling the albums, it won't work. If serious collectors would not accept this kind of cover. But just for me to listen to and stuff, it's fine, because I'm listening to the music itself. And this is also a Men at Work and Sting. This cover wasn't too bad. You're able to see it again. The record, this one I let the record touch the album cover, because the record, I cleaned off the cardboard and gave it a good dusting and stuff, and put it inside the plastic, and this will be preserved. This is not too bad. And as for YouTube, it opens up, so it's got its own plastic cover, just because it's in mint condition, and this cover does have some signs of breakage, but you can see it more clearly, and it's in mint, like I said. And this one actually was in good condition, with a little breakdown of the cover, but it didn't penetrate. It didn't penetrate. It's got a little scratch on it. It didn't penetrate. It's Warner Brothers too, by the way. Yeah. It came out. I got it. This wasn't too bad in bad shape at all. But the ones that were really, really dirty, not a scratch on them. So I don't know what the deal is with that. And so that's not all my finds. I have more to be cleaned. I just didn't feel like going. I found some more today. There's a little piece missing from here. This is Porky and Bess. This I got from 5 for $1, which this cost me about $1 for all of these. And here's Boots with strings, saxophone player. Some of this is stuff. These guys are pianists. You probably, I know some of you die-hard vinyl people know who these guys are. This is double album, and there's 2 of them in here, and I got it for 50 cents, whatever they call it. I got 5 for $1. The woman in there knows me, and she knew it was 2 in there. She just gave it to me as 5, like 1, and so and this one is David Rose and his orchestra, Sentimental Journey. I'm not sure what this sounds like, so now we're going into like an experimental type of groove, and so maybe I'll be able to play something of one of these I don't know if I can. And here's this Al Goodman and his orchestra, South Pacific. Roger and Hammerstein, I get tongue-tied with that last name, but you know who it is. But it's a nice little thing to have, and I thought I got some good ones between Porky Bess and this one. And they all are in mint condition, and the covers are not too bad on most of them. A little wear, but not, the covers are pretty good, much better than that stuff I got. That I still got some more down here that need to be cleaned and taken care of. But other than that, I had a fairly good vinyl day because of all these records that I have found. And I know I've talked up a storm, but in order to show you all these albums, I had to do this. So I'm going to leave it with Porky and Bess, and that is the best. I love this yellow and stuff in here, and I remember watching the movie itself with Sammy Davis Jr. Fantastic. See you guys later.